are going to do the exact opposite of what always happens in public schools. In public schools, we document every day what the kids do. Today is their job to document everything we do. And they're
TV. Technology's impact is all in a very different way. It's from our past. 70s, 80s, 90s. It's a different world now.
We are preparing the kids for their future, not our past. And that is the reality of the world is changing drastically and very quickly. And as educators and teachers, we have to keep pace. If not, our kids are left behind. We're not doing what they need. And we have to begin to think about the future and where we will be 20 years from now. They need something else, and so that's where Mike and I are trying to go. And,
it's what we do. It's what we really love. Without it, none of the other things that we do, like these conferences, would be possible. We're not selling anything. We're not trying to tell you you're wrong in anything you do. We simply want to show you some tools and some ways to engage your students. It's very different, and it's hard to kind of put in focus how us as teachers should do our job sometimes, because like Garth was saying, things are changing. The skills we were using, some of them are really good and still needed, definitely, but we need to approach those in some different ways.
we need our teachers to do more. And so we as a group of teachers in Northeast Ohio are going to say, okay, we're going to do that. And here's what we're going to attempt to do. So we're taking a big risk, and it's going to be chaotic. It's going to be crazy. There's going to be noise at work. So you're all going to be talking, trying to figure out what's right. It's absolutely phenomenal. These things are changing. These kids aren't going to be able to do those jobs. They have to have something else. And so what else is left?
Technology. It's just a new tool to add to our teaching repertoire, if you will.
I live in Kent, Mike lives up in Willoughby. We don't meet. We simply do it via the web and 2.0 applications. It is self-paced, it's mastery learning, it is standard-based. The kids have the idea of exploring, of finding information on their own. The lectures between Mike and I are more like conversations where kids can listen. Many of the kids don't want to listen. They can communicate with each other. So at the beginning we had some photographs that would show you where the kids are on the computer by themselves, looking at another kid talking about what they're learning via that distance. So what were the 5 words you would use to describe technology? It's fun, data-driven. Now we're middle school teachers. It's something we think about all the time. Reaching new levels, expanding their horizons, opening their minds. We need to allow kids to do that still. Even though the world's changing, if we go back, that's the skill they need most. They need to be creative. They need to collaborate with others over distance. We can't just collaborate in our small room and have you talk at a table and say, now we're collaborating. Yes, but the world's bigger, and they're going to live in that world. We've got to get them there. And that's our job as teachers.
It's not concrete. You can't make a test that says, well, did the students collaborate well?
We have kids that are like, wait a sec, just tell me what I have to know. That's what I want. No, you don't. No, you don't. You need to see the world. And we have the capability to let them see that.
But the reason we chose to do this is because I don't know any of you, but I would imagine all of you do pretty amazing things in your classroom throughout the year. You wouldn't be here doing this, unless it's been mandatory, unless you wanted to change, lots of laughs, unless you wanted to change some things and improve on some things you're doing in the classroom. Teachers do great things every day and inspire learning. And it's very rare that we get a world stage to show people that. And now more than ever, I think that's important, that people know just how good you are at your jobs.
It's a philosophical question.
Yeah.
Why is this important for us to think about? Why do we need to use technology with our students? What's our rationale?
13 through 20, How are you using technology in your life? Whether it's in your classroom or at home, you'd be surprised, especially when you look at our students and the tech they use in their normal everyday lives. That can be brought to a classroom with a fairly simple process.
Which may have just happened here.
First one is we need to change or correct our teaching methods.
They need to be creative. They need to collaborate with others.
They're taking ownership of their learning.